a lot of people, I can tell that the world we live in, man, it's a lot of people that don't care. And this is the reason why our world is the way it is. Our society is the way it is. Our youth growing up the way they growing up and doing the things and the immature things and crashing out and capping and don't have no real leadership. This is the true problem. You got old people condoning foolishness. I look in the comment section. I did a video, and before I even get to this whole video about Meg Thee Stallion, I did a video talking about, how Nia Long has just ruined herself. And people saying, who cares? But they coming in the comment section. You care, because you in the comment section. If you didn't care, you wouldn't watch the video, and then you damn sure wouldn't have commented. But you cared enough to go type and comment something in the comment section. And then you got a whole bunch of ladies in here capping for this degenerate, disgraceful, disgusting behavior. And that's a problem I have, man. And this is a problem that we see in young ladies and youngins that's coming up. Whether it's the young ladies and the mothers or the fathers and the sons. And I talked about this on my channel, where you got the fathers out here sending the sons on a one-way ticket to hell. Why? Because they're teaching their sons to do the wrong things in life. Period. You had a father who showed his son how to go in there and rob and kill that dude P&B Rock in that restaurant in Los Angeles or in California. Send his son on a one-way ticket straight to hell. He's going to spend the rest of his life in prison because that's where his father sent him. Bad leadership. Nia Long has a teenage son who has to go to school and deal with kids, and you never know if he has to deal with teasing and all these other things because his mama said, I'm going to go do Playboy. I'm 55 years old. I got a teenage kid. I'm going to think about me. And all these other ladies that's on YouTube that's full of demons and full of the devil will cap for it. And so, I don't see what the problem is, Ticket, because that's y'all's problem. You don't see what the problem is. We're out here being 55 years old doing childish things. Doing things that girls made mistakes doing when they was 25, 23, 26. But you 55 years old. Out here acting like a whole fool. Can't keep a man. Talk about, yeah, I be dating these young men. But as soon as these dudes be talking about they be dating these young girls, y'all got a problem with that. Check it or respect it. Keep the same energy. Keep the same energy. I'm telling you, it's a whole bunch of demonic, ratchet-ass behavior going on around here. And it's disgusting. It's destroying and poisoning the mind of our youth. But these people don't care about that. I told y'all, we have gotten away from the core respect, honor, dignity, morals of relationships, of how our grandparents grew up before all this social media crap. I'm telling y'all this. And these people, more and more, they don't care. It's gone to a whole era where, and this is the reason why it went from a community raising a child to where nobody cares about what your child do. A lot of people don't even care what their own child do. They just go home, leave me alone. I'm tired. I got off work. Ain't no, hey, when I'm thinking, I'm doing something, I'm thinking about my child first. The example that I'm putting forth to people that's watching me. That are the youth that are coming up that's watching to see how I'm moving, how I'm acting. Because they're going to turn around and do the same thing. Then y'all wonder why. You could go on X and see all of the foolishness we see on a day-to-day basis on X. It's a cesspool. And I'm telling y'all this. I'm going to use the podcast show. I am going to explain all of these things. So if you're not subscribed to the podcast show, come do it. Because I'm going to put the videos up there and I'm going to show you each and all of these different ratchet-ass behaviors that's going on out here and the effects of non-leadership, foolishness, how young girls get into these situations to where they get into all of these bad, devilish, demon, demonic situations with certain dudes. The example has to be there. At some point in time, your maturity level had to be at a level where you say, you know what, I'm above all that stuff I did when I was younger. Let me help the youth grow up because they're going to be the ones that's running and controlling this world when we get older. But if you don't, you're going to have a whole bunch of immature people being put into a prison system or in a grave because of your bad examples, and then you don't want to take accountability for what you do. You got a whole bunch of women out here. Well, let Nia be Nia. Are you crazy? A 55-year-old woman out here on Playboy talking about she gonna go nude the next time, and her son is a teenager. She ain't doing nothing. She's a next Larsa Pippen out here. It is disgraceful. Shouldn't we want more for our youth, our young ladies? Growing up, better examples? What happened to that example? What happened to the example that your grandmother gave to your mother? Right? On just common human decency. I tell y'all, the internet, all this stuff had destroyed people's mentality, destroyed how people act, how people think. It is disgusting what the internet has done. And a lot of these capping ass people out here are responsible for it. So, Meg Thee Stallion, let's get to her, right? Meg Thee Stallion, and you can never come on YouTube and try and demonize me for speaking out on the truth. I'm going to tell what the truth is. I'm going to tell what the truth is. Right? This is what Nia Long's son had to see as a teenager. His mama out here saying capping ass shit. So when he grow up and he see that his mama didn't require a nigga to marry her. His mama was 55 years old doing Playboy. His mama out here talking about she dating young niggas. His mama out here talking about I gotta get NDAs because they be talking too much. And people out here, y'all acting like this is okay behavior? Unbelievable, man. Absolutely diabolical, disgusting work. So, Meg Thee Stallion, according to reports, she had went silent on social media this past week, right? And according to the reports, both her Instagram and X profiles now display nothing but black screens where her photos used to be. A visual statement that speaks volumes after her very public split from NBA star Klay Thompson over alleged infidelity. Peep the word alleged. Now, Klay Thompson hadn't said anything, but she don't blacked out her social media. This woman don't crashed out. But I'm going to tell you why. When you go out here and you shake that and you put that out here and you talk about your WAP and all this other stuff, man, it ain't good enough to get and keep a man. You don't did all of this other stuff, and then once you finally try to settle down, I thought she had the man fooled. I said, man, she ain't going to marry her. But what's the big mistake she did? Whenever you got a problem, you go on to social media. Looking for sympathy from the wrong people. I'm telling y'all this. And what's the next thing she did right after that? She quit the little Moulin Rouge tour, and then she went right to the club, putting that glass cup halfway down her throat, taking shots from that other woman's chest. Just straight crash out mode. Where is all the class at, man? I'm just saying, man. I liked it when the woman held it down like Tamia be holding it down with Grant Hill and all. I like that. I like that type of stuff, man. The old-fashioned, just settle down relationship where you know what I'm saying? There's some respect around here, man. I mean, damn, bro. It is sad, the mentality and the way everything have changed. Now it's okay to come out here and be a super freak in front of the whole world and expect somebody to wife you up. Niggas walking around here with trophy wives. This is the reason why they getting married and divorced after 3 or 4 years. Then you got custody battles, money battles, all this other stuff. Instead of finding real love, settling down and being happily ever after. And setting a generation of people behind you. See, it used to be that the ladies, the mothers, they would teach the youngest, the daughters, how to conduct themselves. So when the daughters went out, they wasn't going out here acting like a 304. These are true facts. But it is a sad situation. And y'all don't take this stuff into account that I'm saying, how it affects the mind of the youth that watch this type of stuff. They look at these reality TV shows and see these women out here acting like damn fools. And these men out here acting crazy, crashing out, doing dumb shit. And they follow that. And they think that's the way. That's how I'm supposed to be. Diabolical work, man. Y'all ought to be ashamed of yourselves. I know y'all ain't though, because a lot of y'all don't care. A lot of y'all didn't have no real, you know what I'm saying? Oh, you did, but you got away from it. Somewhere, some way, you got rebellious and got away from it. Things didn't go right for you in life. It went left for you. So you became rebellious and you just didn't care. And you broke all the rules and things that you were taught growing up. The right way to do things. You faced some adversity and you folded in life. Sad, man. Saying y'all send these other youth on a path straight to hell. Just a demonic type of activities and behavior. Thinking they can win dudes over with their body, win dudes over with their looks. It ain't about your brains no more. It ain't about your heart no more. It ain't about your personality no more. It's about all the wrong shit. Right? $55-year-old woman out here and Nia Long out here acting like she 23. Having a midlife crisis and people out here condoning this shit. She got a teenage son that got to go to school. Don't you know people who they gonna know who your mama is? We live in a whole new era now. You don't embarrass your mama and then y'all wonder, man, I'm just saying, bro. But they don't care about that. People only care about themselves. I'm telling y'all that. That's why I did the video I did on my other channel today. I was so happy for that mother who stood on business. She refused to let her teenage daughter get in that car with those grown ass men. She said, "No, you ain't." And she stepped to her daughter like a G. And she got criticized for that. Because that's how they do in this era. A lot of y'all part of the problem, for real, for real. Y'all condone bull jive. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure y'all click those links below. Subscribe to the podcast show. You can donate support to the channel, Cash App, PayPal, or buy that weight loss formula. All the links are below. Peace.